This is a new twist. This information is taken from a white paper that the National Association of Secretaries of State published in January. This is a big and up-and-coming problem for businesses and something to keep in mind. The Secretary of State is a record depository for the most part. They do some licensure, but for the most part, they do record keeping. They've had a lot of problems, and I'm only going to touch on these two, but they've had a lot of problems with business identity being stolen, someone filing paperwork, moving the address of the business out to somewhere that they can control, and then going and incurring debt or customers sucking them in, going and applying for credit cards, things like that. In one case in New Jersey, an employee went on, sucked enough information out of the company to go on to social media websites and badmouth the company, actually lost them business, dropped their consumer ratings, which, and so when somebody looked, hey, what about, oh no, they get bad reviews all the time, I'm not gonna go there. It was actually a disgruntled employee that was doing that. That's a problem. And so the information technology, who's got access to what is going to be important, and then monitoring. This gentleman and I were talking about Reputation.com, Reputation Defender before. There are actually services that can go monitor your online reputation. There are also services that can go and augment and even falsify your online reputation. So it goes both ways. And as a business owner, you're going to need to be aware of that. The second part's a quote right out of the Secretary of State. They're basically a repository. They take information in. It's not their job, and it's not in their charter to go and vet every bit of information. So if someone has enough information to file a change of address form for your LLC, the Secretary of State's just going to go, okay, stamp, and no problem, put it in the drawer. Then they can go out and, like I said, apply for a credit card. Hey, I'm Joe Schmo business, and I need a $10,000 credit card. Okay, and they'll send it to that bill because that's the registered address. They check the website. Yep, it's up on the website. That's the address, no problem. And they're taking money out in your good name. And then all of a sudden, you get sued. Only somewhere along the line, somebody knows to come actually to your door rather than the fake address that was put on there, the P.O. box that was put on there. Your business is now on the hook for dealing with this. And most things, the business isn't going to be responsible if it's not actually an agent of yours that's doing it, but it can damage your business, damage your reputation, and cause a lot of problems. And it can be done by one of your employees. So it's something to consider.